Hello, good afternoon, Tribuners. Welcome back with me, Mutiara, in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from our past in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news is, heartbroken, a younger brother killed his parents and older sister. The figure of Dea Khairunisa is the 25 years old, the eldest child of husband and wife who was also poisoned to death on Monday, the 28th of November 2022. Dea Khairunisa is one of the family members who was killed in Magelang by his younger brother Diodava. Dea Khairunisa also died after being poisoned by her own younger brother Diodava. Even though it is known that Dea Khairunisa is planning to get married, but unfortunately, this plan was dashed after Diodava heartlessly poisoned his mother, father, and older brother to death. Dea is rumored to be getting married. However, this plan vanished after Dea died because she was killed by her own brother. The news of Dea's wedding plans was confirmed by her mother's brother, Agus Kutiardo. Agus Kutiardo admitted that he received information about Dea's wedding plans but did not know how to that. The acting head of the Magelang City Reserve Police Grand Commissioner Adjutant Muhammad Sajarot Zakun said that the result of the autopsy and the remaining evidence at the crime scene evidence indicated that there was an attempt murder by giving poison to drinks of the victims. A number of items of evidence were secured, including 2 glasses of tea, 1 cup of iced coffee, and a spoon for stirring. He added that the poison used to kill this family contained arsenic. Meanwhile, the head of the Medicine and Health for the Central Java Regional Police, Dr. Sumihastri Purwanti, explained that the poison used by the suspect was very deadly. According to him, this type of poison works very quickly to kill the victim after being consumed. The 3 victims are thought to have died within 15 to 30 minutes after drinking the poisoned drink. Police Grand Commissioner Adjutant Muhammad Sajarot Zakun explained that Dia's motive for killing 3 of his family members was because he felt hurt by the difference in the treatment given to him by his parent and his eldest sister. The next news is, comedian Sule and singer Rizky Febian became witnesses in an asset embezzlement case. Comedian Sule came with his 2 children to Badung District Court to become a witness in the case of the alleged embezzlement of asset that was accused of Teddy Pardiana. Quoted from the Jabar Tribun, Rizky Febian and Putri Dalina reported their stepfather Teddy Pardiana for alleged embezzlement of assets. It all started when Teddy Paradiana sold the assets of their mother, the late Lina Jubaida. Unable to accept this action of their stepfather, Rizky Febian and Putri Dalina took this case to court. Sule appeared to be present with his 2 children in the case that ensnared Teddy Pardiana. Rizky Febian, who appeared to be wearing an all-black suit, was seen entering the room first, followed by her sister Putri Delina, who wore a striped shirt with a matching hijab. Then followed by Sule, who appeared to be wearing a long-sleeved shirt and a black hat. Rizky and Sule can be seen sitting in the same row of seats, while the princess sat behind them. Not long after, the 3 of them stood up to be sworn in before becoming witnesses. While Rizky Febian first gave testimony on the case of embezzlement of asset that was accused of Teddy, Rizky seemed calm in giving testimony. These assets are allegedly the result of Rizky Febian's hard work during his career. He left honorarium for 4 years of his career to his late mother Lina Jubaida. The money from his hard work was then used as asset in the form of vehicles, boarding houses, and villas by his mother Lina Jubaida. Comedian Sule's eldest son explained that he had made an agreement with his late mother that the fee would be used as an asset for this venture. A number of assets owned by Rizky Febian, which were entrusted to this mother, were allegedly sold by Teddy after Lina Jubaida died. The next news is, The water pipe for the micro-hydro power plant in Bung Bulang is broken. A 10-meter burst of water shook the resident of Bung Bulang, Garut Regency, West Java on Monday, the 28th of October 2022 afternoon. The burst of water came from a burst water pipe at the micro hydropower plant. The swiftness of the water is clearly visible. This is what makes residents worry about flooding. The video of the second when the pipe burst struck Ranca Terep village, Bung Bulang district was circulated on the WhatsApp messaging application. According to the head of the Bung Bulang Police, First Police Inspector Usap, the incident where the pipe for the micro hydropower plant belonging to the Tirta Gamaripah company burst secure on Monday afternoon. His party suspects that the pipe burst after there was ground movement. According to him, the movement of the ground caused the pipe to suddenly bend and then burst, spraying water more than 10 meters. The broken pipe is known to be a connection between one pipe and another. First Police Inspector Usep explained that the water spray had no impact on resident settlements. Only one company building was damaged. From the video circulating, the building area was ravaged by the towering burst of water for several minutes. The head of the police sector, First Police Inspector Usep, said that there were no fatalities in the incident, which had panicked Bung Bulang residents. The next news is the heroic actions of the task force for handling elephant conflicts in West Lampung. The Suwa 11 Conflict Task Force and Suwa State Airport in West Lampung did not expect that the human-wild 11 conflict would last for 5 years. During that time, the Gajah Suwa Conflict Task Force and the Suwa State Airport in West Lampung have made relentless efforts to dispel it in order to ensure the safety of the community. The Task Force for Suwa 11 Conflict and Suwa State Airport in West Lampung will there at the latest when the news of a herd of wild 11s entering the settlement is heard. Their action don't matter day or night, rain and heat, hunger and thirst, when they have to lead the 11s back into the forest. The task force for the Suwa 11 Conflict and Suwa State Airport must not be tireless, like heroes who are at the forefront and have a noble heart protecting both of them. The aim of the task force is to ensure that the community is safe and that the 11 as a protected animal is maintained. But realizing all of that is not easy. It needs a hard struggle because 11's behavior is also not easy to predict. Then, as a large-bodied animal, it also has a great instinct to attack. That is one of the challenges that the task force must also face. The supervisor of the Suwa 11 Conflict Task Force and BNS, Sugeng Hari Kinario Adi, said that the task force involved in 11 drive mission were people who had a great social spirit. In carrying out their action, the task force never felt tired and did not think about the bad risks for themselves. They only took about how to make the community feel safe. Even behind it all, it is known that the task force is not paid a penny or carrying out this noble mission. Sugeng, who is also a member of the West Lampung Regional House of Representatives, revealed that the task force chosen to punish the 11 was not arbitrary. The next news is a fisherman lost while fishing. A fisherman Ratang, a resident of Paka District Regency, was reported missing while fishing in the waters of Tanjung Doreng District on the 28th of November 2022 yesterday. Basarnas Maumere continues to search. Head of the Maumere Search and Rescue Office, Lalu Wahyu Effendi, said that his party received information that a fisherman in Sika Regency was fishing in the waters of Tanjung Doreng. The fisherman has been fishing since the 28th of November 2022 but has not returned it until now. However, due to limited visibility because it was already entering the night, the search and rescue operation was discontinued and will continue tomorrow according to the operation plan. Elements of joint and search rescue team include the Maumere Search and Rescue Team, Tagana, the football sector police, and the local family and community. The next news is illegal online loan office in Manado were raided by the police. The Directorate of Special Criminal Investigation for the North Sulawesi Regional Police Trend Commissioner Nasradi said that so far the city of Manado and throughout North Sulawesi no one has reported being a victim of an illegal online loan case. However, if there are residents who felt they are victims, he hopes that to immediately report them to the police. Nasriadi previously revealed that the Metro Jaya Regional Police had received a police report regarding this illegal online loan. As a result of this, the Directorate of Special Criminal Investigation for the North Sulawesi Regional Police carried out further development and found the location of the illegal online loan. As a result of the raid, 5 people were arrested, 4 female employees and 1 security guard. The modus operandi is using telephone cards to seduce and send by means of blasting WhatsApp short message service to their prospective customers. In fact, according to Nasriadi, there is a special room to charge in various ways. They embarrass customers and send threats to their friends, family, or friends. The last news is 3 relocation points for victims of the Cianjur earthquake. The Cianjur Agency government has prepared 3 relocation points for residents affected by the earthquake. Cianjur Region Herman Suherman conveyed that the 3 relocation points were in the village of Sirnagali, Cilaku sub-district covering an area of 2.5 hectares. Then in the Mande sub-district with an area of 4 hectares and the third in the Pacot sub-district precisely in Cipendawa with an area of 10 hectares. Herman conveyed the verification team is still continue to collect data on residents. So far, residents in Cugenang sub-district Cikendel area dan Bangkun Kertagintung village in Sarampat village will be relocated. Apart from that, Herman also said that his party would immediately follow up on the meteorological, climatological, and geophysics agency's letter urging residents to return to their homes where there was no structural damage. His party will immediately follow up on the letter from the Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency. The sub-district heads, village has to be forwarded to the neighborhood association, community association, and hamlet. Previously, the Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency released a letter of appeal regarding the decreasing number of aftershock so that people could return to their homes without any structural damage. Based on monitoring for the last 7 days, it showed that aftershock activity subjectively, the magnitude is getting smaller and the frequency of occurrence is getting rarer. Residents who return home are advised to arrange their furniture in such a way that the evacuation route is wide and not obstructed by any object in the event of aftershock. Well, I think that's all the news for today with me Mutiara. Don't forget to follow us in YouTube Tribun Lampung News Video, Facebook Tribun Lampung, Instagram, and TikTok account of Tribun Lampung for further information. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.